It's been a week and a half since Skip Bayless came under fire after this tweet that he posted in the aftermath of the Damar Hamlin injury on Monday Night Football. After sending out tweets about how worried he was about Damar Hamlin, how he was praying for Damar Hamlin, how he thought everybody on the field, he'd never seen anything like that, it's shocking, and once again, that he was praying for Damar Hamlin, he put this tweet out talking about how the NFL has a tough decision to make on whether to cancel this game, reschedule this game that had such big playoff implications, after once again reiterating that it's not as important as Damar Hamlin's health. The context didn't matter. He got absolutely destroyed by nearly everyone on social media, a massive ratio, and he refused to delete the tweet. He went on air the next day and tried to explain his perspective, but it was without Shannon Sharpe, because Shannon Sharpe felt like he needed to protest. He didn't show up to work because he wanted to virtue signal and protest over what Skip Bayless tweeted. They had a big fight on air the next day. But now someone in the sports media is coming out and saying, well, I don't agree with Skip's tweet. Shannon Sharpe did the wrong thing in that situation. And that's actually Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith didn't agree with Shannon Sharpe bailing on Skip Bayless after his Damar Hamlin tweet. Everyone seems to have an opinion about Shannon Sharpe ghosting Skip Bayless on Undisputed the morning after his co-host sent a questionable tweet just moments after the Damar Hamlin incident. Either you agreed with Sharpe no-showing Bayless or you didn't. There was no middle ground, and Stephen A. Smith is among the latter crowd. Bayless' tweet that sent Sharpe and millions of others over the edge questioned how the NFL could postpone the Bills-Bengals game after Hamlin suffered a cardiac arrest on the field. We'll read it again for you. No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant. Almost like no one listened to the last part of that statement. And what did we see happen? The NFL made up new rules on the spot that pissed off a lot of people and screwed over the Bills to some extent, but especially the Bengals. So maybe people were right to ask this question. But Stephen A. Smith had something to say. Sharpe was so upset about Bayless's tweet that he decided to skip out on work the next morning, which Smith wholeheartedly disagrees with. This is him appearing on Draymond Green's podcast.
To watch him in this business, trying to do what he's doing, I respect the hell out of him. And I can only imagine the kind of position that he found himself in light of Hamlin's injury. The only thing that I would say, if Shannon had come to me and asked my advice, for example, here's the only thing that I would say. That's your chair. You don't give it up for nobody. That's yours. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't give a damn if you were in the chair and had nothing to say. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Absolutely. And you just want to get the talk. You don't miss sitting in that chair, because there's an audience out there that expected to see.
Yes.
But I understood him, like every single NFL player, present and former, that I've spoken to. Hearts was in the right place, going through a lot. I remember that time.
And a lot of people, that's his statement on. That's his statement on Shannon Sharpe missing out. Don't take away a seat at the table. Don't give up your opportunity to talk to an audience just because you want a virtue signal, just because you want to say, I can't speak about this. That's a little bit ridiculous. And it was ridiculous. Let's be real. The Damar Hamlin incident was scary. It was frightening for everybody, especially if you're a former football player. I imagine seeing that happen, you had to feel a certain way about things you've seen day in, day out. And all of a sudden, you got someone dying effectively on the field before being brought back to life. But it was interesting to me to hear Stephen A. Smith, who had fights with Skip Bayless on air for like a decade, be a little bit critical of Shannon Sharpe not showing up. Of Shannon Sharpe skipping out and not showing up to actually either address that, to get your own opinion out there, or anything. And I do think it was a bitch-ass move for Shannon to do that. But that's kind of what I feel like Shannon's been doing for a little while. I don't know if he wants out. I don't know exactly what the case is with Shannon Sharpe. If he's just done with Skip Bayless and wants out of Undisputed as a whole, I'm not sure. But Stephen A. Smith certainly wasn't a fan of Shannon Sharpe no-showing Skip Bayless. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.